Alright, so we are back for having a bit of a cast. It's gonna be the 64th seed and 27th versus 27th seed. And I'm here once again. It's me casting this match, and between yran and Unitori, which are, let's say, pretty well-known player from Unitori. At least I've definitely heard of this player before. More of a coordination guy, standard map type of player, and yran. Being a higher skill cap density player, of course protecting density 3 and banning out density 1. And first pick from him will be Wildcard 1. It's a very high density map, and it's actually a really close second as the first map of the match, but the player with the miss will be winning the map. Unitori will be barely winning by his first point by 1,000 points. And I'm not alone. This time, I'm gonna cast with another, possibly a player who does not know much about Mania, but here we bought, which is going to be Nope KJK. Hi Nope, are you around?
I'm pretty sure you can hear me. Just a moment. I'm getting some filters. My mic is, not very great, so I have to do this kind of thing.
Yeah, they can hear you. I just cannot see your stream, but yeah. Yet
Oh wait.
they can hear you. Yeah, we'll be having a non-Mania commentator casting this match, which is gonna be awesome. Meanwhile, he's setting some stuff up. We'll be on to. Yeah, I know they can hear us. Meanwhile, Nopkin setting some stuff up. We'll be having on to Missing, which is technical 2 from Unitori's pick. Unitori pick definitely more of a player that is like quite strong on the weird maps we got as well. And we do see them picking again technical 2. Quite showing the density we got as well. Yeah, I guess we got all the things sorted out.
Yes, everything is operational and yep, my mic is also doing well.
Yep.
Okay, the first map has gone to Unitori with pretty large score difference guys. And
Yep.
this is coming from Unitori's pick also with very like fast BPM.
Yeah, this map is quite on a shield focus with some anchors, and it's quite rigid flow. But after the 100 seconds where you saw the break, and like after 100 combo, the map gets a lot harder. Especially the final 30% is the hardest part of the map. And those are where we see the actual breaks and actual meat of the map starts, who holds on an FC and who will win. Usually yran is a type of player who holds on FC quite well. As a map who gets harder and harder, he's more benefit towards these harder maps.
Yes, the combo. Both players are doing full combos, but you know, as you said, it is expected to be have a break somewhere at the later part of the map still. Unitori for now having a little bit of accuracy advantage, but still very manageable by yran. If he could manage to get the other nuts going.
A bit of a bancho unfortunate circumstance, but we'll be after the break right now where the actual meat of the map starts very soon, and in that bancho sessions here, bancho being down, yran actually got really close in terms of accuracy. It's only a 3-digit scores between these two players. Is flicking left and right. I do believe Unitori is in the lead right now, and we are ready to head into the hardest session of the map where the intensity spikes up.
Yes, the accuracy gap is closing, and yran actually getting some just a little bit ahead in terms of 300 counts, and the last part, both players managed to get it all.
Yeah, the ratio it's on yran's favor now, and it's so close. It could be anyone's game. If anyone makes a mistake in the last part of the map, will be instantly flipped towards the other players. They cannot find a break. It's only the last 200 combo. Can they keep it up with the last part? It might be a break point at the start of the match.
It is another break point by yran. It was so solid, so solid in the last part, and was able to get Unitori's pick. So yeah, they exchanged by their first pick. It's 1-1. Very unexpected way to start the game with this big seed difference.
Yeah, absolutely. yran has been the player going better and better in terms of some of these release. The start of the tournament, he isn't that good at long notes, but as the tournament goes, he is showing that he is not 64 seed, has been already upsetting 2 matches in a row already, and this might be another match that he could have possibly upset, and what a good start for him on opponent's pick. But he has to start securing his own pick, and he's gonna pick the weird map of the pool, Coordination 2. This is the old map by Juan Crystal, and even though Juan Crystal, this guy, if you have worked for World Cup, you definitely heard of this guy. This guy was like one of the older guys back in like 2015, building the community in Standard, Mania and such. But he's a really, really good Mania player, and he also maps some of these maps, and which is going to be this map, Coordination 2. It's a follow-up to last week's and Coordination 3, a lot very weird and a lot of like anti-flow sessions, left and right, and the interactions of some of the patterns is also makes it to be awkward for players to handle.
Yes, and as you can see in the protects and bans, like yran should be like really better with the coordination picks here, and Yran is using another card, the coordination. Let's see what this map will serve both players.
Let's see what it offers. The start should be easy, and we'll see how it ends up to the latter half of the map, where again the map throws weirder with the shields. If you don't know what your shield, which is long notes, there's a short notes before, which is we call it rise, usually 1 note, right before the long notes patterning, and this is what I call shield because it could trip up a lot of players in terms of reading and tapping.
Yeah, the shield pattern is the one of the characteristic of long note charts, right? Or map.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for.
Yeah. Don't worry. We are both not mania players, so we probably are both idiots and don't know what we are talking about, which makes the stream very entertaining.
Yes. Taiko main and standard main is commentating mania. But, you know, I mean, we've seen a lot of mania matches this tournament. And a lot of long note maps, and so we are learning.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
Hopefully, we aren't real idiots commentating this match, but yeah, bear with us in this. I would say a bit of a colder hour where there's not much commentators, but yeah, right now Unitori is actually a bit quite ahead by a bit on opponents pick. It seems like both players just has no idea what they are picking for now.
It's just a little coordination part here with the dubstep actually catches Yran, which makes a little too much gap in order to Yran to catch up. Unitori, it's over 10,000 score difference, while Unitori is managed to continue his full combo.
Yeah, and FC does hurt, not FC does hurt a lot in this map, especially this map being short and not as dense. Only end up in around 2,400 combo, and especially for second break there from Rywan, it's all Shield Roads and Unitori. Ruby securing the second pawn. 919 in the lower brackets is a really good score, especially on such a weird map. Dropping only 4 200s on this map, and this might be a miss pick here from Rywan. Did not expect that his opponent is that good at even these type of like weirder maps as well.
Yeah, like looking at the ratio, Ryan could actually catch up with Unitori, but 200s and misses didn't serve Ryan very well. And we are continuing with Unitori's second pick, is DE2.
Yeah, going for density 2, and this is definitely right up on my alley in terms of songs. Being too much lolly slacks. This song slacks is extremely popular in the Taiko community, and usually their songs are mostly about these of like density maps, a lot of bit more straightforward patterning ish, a lot of like dense notes, and you're gonna be here for 3 minutes and your fingers need to hold on some of these staminas, and if you run out of stamina, you'll be gone. And this is like similar towards the qualifier freeze, stage 3. And if you do well in qualifier stage 3, you can do very well on these sort of picks. And I'll say both of these players actually did very well in the qualifier stage 3, which Rywan, definitely one of the stronger points for Rywan as well. So Rywan's not far behind on this pick at all.
Yes, the stamina is the name of the game here. Like, as well as in the standard tournament, there are some stream maps that really brings out your stamina, and you know, this kind of maps we always gonna see. There's also stamina map in Taiko. There's also stamina map in Catch.
Yeah,
you're testing all your endurance here.
Absolutely, and usually Slack songs is just a go-to song for apparently these are like stamina slot. We are past the first minute though, and the lead is still kind of on Unitori's side. It was really close at the start, but now it's around 10%, 0.1% in favor of Unitori, and that 0.1% is doing all the difference. Onto the second course now players need to hold on to the stamina part, and again, a long chain of notes.
and a little more dense part here. It's another. This Ryan actually a little bit struggling to keep up the accuracy side, while Unitori actually improves their accuracy in this part. That was incredible play by Unitori in this highlight.
Yeah, and we have one final part left. And of course, we have been running this map for 2 minutes. We got a bit of a small break here before the players moving on to the final chorus. But yeah, after that stamina storage, we are into another dance sessions. And seems like Ryan slowly running out of stamina, dropping accuracy once these dance session comes, and Unitori has only improving his accuracy, and this might be the first point that is not going to be a break point, and finally players may be winning on their on their own picks, last 10% left.
Like, you know, the density in long note, especially in long note tournament, it really requires you to precisely release the note while like maintaining your stamina, and Unitori is very good at such thing.
Yeah, and there goes the break from Yran. Seemingly the stamina has run out. Maybe not so much about releasing like super accurately if the BPM is like super high. If only it's super high, because it will play like an actual rise note that you have just released instantly. So but still it does require a lot of stamina to players, and we do see the 200 count on Unitori is a lot better, and even the ratio, and you can see that that's why Ryan, despite being pretty good in density aspect, he has been trying to avoid some of these density picks, because looking at this density too, and with the density protection from Unitori as well, more likely going to be avoiding this pick. Next pick from Ryan though, and of course they're going to be going for his own protection, coordination free.
Yes, it is. Like, it's 5th map into the match, and still both players' protect has not been picked yet, but I think we are seeing some protects being used because, you know, Unitori has 2 score difference, and it's in best of 9, which is only 2 points left for Unitori, so Warren really have to get his very special card.
Yeah, if he doesn't get this point, he will not get another extra point after all. This map is quite dump heavy, kind of similar to Wildcard 3, which I'm surprised that it hasn't been selected just yet, because that map is extremely popular. This map has loads of flow requirements. It will be a bit of slightly timing hell, but not exactly the hardest in terms of snapping and such. There's a bit of like those dump, like I mentioned, this is like those double BPM up sounds. We got some 1.6 and 1.8 releases, and some of those coordination requirements could be the hard part, as you need to release those snappings correctly. But after all, this map is still quite modern for the players to play. Like, it's still a bit more modern style than some of the weirder maps that you saw, such as like Coordination 2. So more newer players may be more familiar with these type of like maps.
Yes, I think this map like switches between 1/4 and 1/6 snapping in both like pressing and release. So yeah, very tricky part with the key. The KI with the very tricky beats are coming.
On to the chorus now. Just past the chorus now. And here's a bit of this map just kind of doesn't stop. Here's a bit of a break here. But this break is not going to be long. We'll be moving on to the second chorus very soon, which will be seeing the same amount of graces, same amount of patternings that were similar to the first chorus. This map does not get harder after a certain session, so very consistent whole way through. As we are onto the second chorus, we do see Unitori building up an even stronger accuracy right now, seemingly not supposed to belong in the loser brackets. Look at some of these scores, has been 919 a lot of the maps so far in this match.
Yes, the special card put by Warren is also not working against this Unitori solidness. 99.8 all during this insane KI parts.
Yeah, the difficulty, the more difficulty parts, solo sessions, not really claiming any weakness on both of these players. No mistakes, no missteps from the players, no misread, and we're on to the final chorus now. As the final parts, probably a bit too late for Unitor, for yran to come back now, as we will be slowing, not reaching to the combo cap of 400, so Unitori will be moving on forward on opponent's protect pick, and that is going to be a match point secured for Unitori, and it's his own picks too.
Yes, it is match point claimed by another player and also reaching the match point. It's 1-4 with Unitori's pick at. Really, what's really unfortunate is that yran actually managed to get his ratio and going in the second half, but the gap was not closing because Unitori is just a little bit more solid.
Yeah, the misjudgment really hurts yran's score. It was really close, but unfortunately, it did not go his way, and he will be going up against Unitori's Unitori's protect map. Technically, both of these players are not bad at all in these like density category. I would not say density is like yran's weak spot at all. Last one, he actually got like a very strong 99.61% on this map with a slider break though. So without a slider break, maybe he could possibly challenge against Unitori. But especially there's a lot of slider breakable sessions in this map on the transitions with shields and onto staircase patterning. Those are very easy to misread. And for now, we'll be onto the unackable sessions, which we will see players get lower act than the actual map in the first 100 combo. As what has been the theme of this map.
Yes, it wouldn't really matter a lot because we have like, I don't know, 10,000 some notes going after this part.
True. Okay, finally into the textbook definition of density right now. So actual mage has start, and we see Unitori's accuracy instantly goes up. So the hardest part of the map is probably the start for him.
Yes, slowly getting his accuracy to the higher point at this point, and the map is, despite being the density pick, is very short. We are already in the half point of the map.
Yep, and here comes the break session, the shield part with staircase. Could both players actually hold on a bit of an accuracy drop from yran, but Unitori actually builds up accuracy in that part as well. It's looking like this lead is not stopping anytime soon. They need a miss, and there goes a break.
Oh my god, it's so unfortunate miss by yran, and Unitori seems to getting to sealing this match out by his hand. 99.8.
He finds a break as well, so there's a bit of a chance for yran. They need even a break and miss from Unitori. In the last hardest part of the map, when we reach the final sessions, the time has ran out for yran, and accuracy as well not in his favor, and no one is gonna miss on this session. So that is going to be the match 5-1 in favor of Unitori. GG, well played.
That miss costed Unitori a 5,000 score difference, but in the end, Unitori was able to hold the last part and manage to get the last point to advance to the next stage of this tournament.
Yeah, like I mentioned, yran, if they did not slide a break in this map, they would have gotten that point. Like I mentioned, they did quite well in the accuracy department on density 3. After all, they did protect their density picks last match against Crimson Knight. But yeah, this will be these two players' final road in the round of 16. At least congratulations to to Unitori moving on to the quarterfinals, loser brackets, so at least top 20 for the tournament, doing slightly bit better in compared to his seedings. And Yran also actually did better compared to his seedings, getting at least top 32 in this tournament, able to upset against some of the bigger names that we probably did not expect, especially against Crimson Knight. And yeah,
Yes.
all that close. And that's going to be the match.
Yes, Wyron's miracle run. That's what we want to call. Starting from 64, but ended up at least 32's place, I think.
Yes.
And that was great. And also Unitori's, we will be expecting a really solid plays after this round.
Yeah.
Alright, and yes.
Absolutely. That's the match, and Unitori will be moving on forward against a quote-unquote free match. Supposed to be Pitch Marrow, but I do believe Pitch Marrow has dipped out for the tournament for personal reasons. So probably UTC, which is the Asian times between and Nat. Nat did drop out last weekend's match, but this player is a monster and a half, and probably does not belong to the in a loser bracket at all. So yeah, you're gonna get a very tough match up ahead there.
Every time zone by Korean players, and
yep. And after that, 13 UTC, we do have the winner of previous match. I am Yi, who was side reading, up against Lolito in 13 UTC, and we're gonna get a bunch of matches in 15 UTC. But we'll notify you then in the Discord server, or follow the twitch.tv/oceanmania live if you want to see more Mania lineup matches, because we will be here for at least 4 more weekends and some more high quality, high tier matches. Look at that Japanese clock. You know, it looks extremely cool. So I hope you guys enjoy all the matches so far, and thanks for everyone for watching this match. It was a very funny match, cast by 2 non-Mania caster.
also, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it was a very funny match. I hope you guys enjoy the 2 Mania loop casting. That's gonna be all from us. Once again, thanks for Noob KJK for joining me today.
And thanks for Youngin you too for casting this match. And
yep. And seeing you guys in 10 UTC then. Goodbye.
see ya.